come into this world with our eyes closed. And most of us choose to live our whole lives that way. We blindly follow anyone who will lead us, giving ourselves over to anything that provides us with a sense of purpose. For me, it was the Marines. I had enlisted 6 months ago with my best friend, Will. Now we were half a world away, being deployed into South Korea. We were brothers in arms. No matter how bad it got, I could always count on him to keep me in line.
Cheer up, Mitchell. Can't be all that bad.
It's just finally starting to sink in.
No, this is what we signed up for.
Well, the old man was a leatherneck, so I didn't really have much of a choice.
Yeah? I joined up because of the old man, too. More just to get away from him.
I can't get much further away than this.
All right! Listen up! We have our orders. Inserting an LZ Epsilon. Down and dirty just like we taught you. Everybody know what's going on? Everybody know they're going! Hoorah! Everybody ready? Hoorah! Let's do this! Mitchell, Hines, me out!
Let's get it done.
North Korea was invading Seoul. We had to push them back. This wasn't just a mission. It was an initiation.
All units, this is Spaceman, commencing drop in 1 mic.
Badger 01, standing by.
All pods, set to engage. Copy, drop on a grid 3159er. Repeat, 3159er. Cross-checked and verified.
Everybody hold tight. Here we go.
Just like in training, Mitchell.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deploy.
30 seconds to insertion point. Hey! See you on the other side. Hey, man! I'm seeing heavy enemy fire on our drop pad!
Copy that, Badger 01, adjusting your trajectory.
Hold on! Mitchell! Close the blast shield! Come on, Mitchell! Now! Mitchell, now! Resetting drop point! Brace yourselves!
You still in one piece?
Mitchell, get the door.
Badger squad, the North Koreans have invaded the city and are pushing towards your position. Watch out for fire teams in your AO.
Copy that. Keep your eyes open, team. Yeah. Damn. Okay. We need to get our feet on the ground and link up with Demo Team 1.
Yes, sir. Give me a charge. Okay, time for seconds. Ah! Ah! Oh, shit. Damn, I think my arm's broke. It fucking hurts. Okay, pull. Ah! Ah, shit. Don't worry about that timer. Okay, one more time. Pull! Lift it off. You gotta go now. Mitchell, we're out of time. You gotta jump now. It's okay. I'll see you on the other side.
Mitchell! Thanks, man. Badger 2 is down. I need immediate medevac. Hold on. Stay with me. You're gonna be all right. We're gonna get you home.
After a second, U.S. Marines were successfully able to drive North Korean forces out of Seoul. With an additional division arriving soon, hopes are high that we may finally see a return to peace and stability in the region.
Why is one man spared while another taken? To this day, I couldn't give you an answer. But death comes for us all. Eventually. When you lose over 6,000 men in 4 hours, it's easy for one death to become just another number. But all I knew was my best friend was gone, and that part of me wished I had been taken instead. The dead, and they've settled their debts. It's up to the living to pick up the tab.
And so it is time to say farewell to Private William Robert Irons, a man I had the privilege and honor to have under my command. A life is only important in proportion to its impact on the lives of others. By this standard, Private Irons ranks among one of our very best. He leaves behind family, friends, fellow Marines, and a grateful nation. I'm sorry, Mitchell. Will was one of our best. Look, we take care of our own. If you ever need any—
Excuse me, Private Mitchell. I'm Jonathan Irons. I'm Will's father.
Mr. Irons, I'm sorry for your loss, sir.
I'm sure you are, Sergeant. Private Mitchell, you were Will's best friend. You both paid too high a price for your country.
It was an unfortunate tragedy, sir.
It was more than unfortunate, Sergeant. It was unnecessary. Son, I want to offer you a second chance.
Mr. Irons, Mitchell's been discharged with his injuries.
I'm aware of his injuries, Sergeant. At Atlas, we have prosthetics that are 20 years beyond anything the military could offer you. Will told me what kind of soldier you were. You deserve to fight for a military that's as effective as you are. Think about it. Don't let Will's death be in vain. Sergeant.
Okay, everyone knows what to do this time. Get into position.
Sloppy, Mitchell. You're a dead man. Reset! No excuse for equipment failure.
Best weapon you have is the one between your ears. Use it.
Resetting simulation. Everyone return to your starting positions.
Was his arm, sir? I knew it was too early.
That arm's worth more to me than this entire facility. How's my boy doing?
He's a work in progress.
Well, keep working. This is a great soldier. It's a sad day indeed when the military has no use for good men like you. Jump in. I'll give you the tour.
Joker, we're bringing Mitchell over to R&D. Get the sim prepped for another run.
You got it, boss.
What you're seeing is advanced warfare. Atlas has the single largest standing military in the world, but we answer to no country. Unlike the government, we don't keep secrets of our capabilities. We don't sell policy, we sell power. We are a superpower for hire. Power isn't just about the ability to destroy. Atlas has built infrastructures in places like Korea, Sierra Leone, Nigeria. We do in a few years what it takes governments decades to accomplish. In fact, the truth is, we're often more effective than the governments that hire us. As my son found out the hard way.
Mitchell, I know you're not in this for the money. You remind me a lot of Will in that way. Now go get that arm fixed.
All right, over here.
Hello, Mitchell. Let's see what's going on with that arm. Please, step over here. Go ahead and place your arm on the table. Okay, just gonna run some diagnostics. Try and move your arm for me, please. Making a small adjustment. Hang on. Okay, again, please. I think I see the problem. One more time, please. All right, you're good. But I recommend some trigger time to check the calibration.
Mitchell! Catch the Warbird!
Looks like we have an operator on our hands.
He's getting there, sir.
He's ready for some real work. Good job, son. Welcome to Atlas.
After Korea, I thought I was done, but Irons gave me something to believe in. It's one thing to get your foot in the door. Next, you gotta prove you belong there. I got my first chance 2 months later.
Just over 12 hours ago, Nigerian Prime Minister Samuel Abadoyo was taken hostage while attending an international technology summit in Lagos. We believe this to be the work of the KVA, a leading anti-Western terrorist organization founded by former Chechen separatists. The location and true identity of its leader, codenamed Hades, remains unknown. While the motivation for this abduction is unclear, it is in keeping with a series of bolder attacks attributed to the KVA over the past several years. Your mission is to link up with host nation forces under the command of Captain Ajani and effect the immediate release of the PM.
These amateurs think they understand hostage rescue. We'll show them how it's done. Waiting on you, rookie.
Yeah, hang on a sec, all right? The sync's still off. Okay. We got it. Things are pretty impressive. Well, try not to fall in love with the toys. Still comes down to the soldier that uses them.
Gideon, my men are in position. We're ready to commence operations at your word.
Copy. Roll hard in 5.
Try not to get us killed out there, you rookie.
Roger that.
Live, sending you the feed.
Steady now. Approaching target building.
I need 2 men by the window. Move, move!
We got multiple KVA, south room on the 2nd floor.
Keep moving.
Conference room up ahead.
Please, look. I'm the only one in here.
There's the Prime Minister. Boss, look who's with him.
Hades. We're gonna bag him. PM's our first priority.
We are all men, born to die. Some guilty, some innocent. The only question is, when and how? We live by God's grace. His killing will achieve nothing. You are mistaken. It will achieve a great deal.
Prophet, they just executed a hostage. We're striking now.
Copy, Atlas 2-1. You have execute authority.
All teams, we're green. We're green.
3 mics to phase line Alpha. Clock's on.
If we attack now, they will kill the Prime Minister.
They'll kill him anyway. We'll get him out alive.
Keep it tight.
Incoming vidlink from command.
Let's show them what Atlas can do. The KVA have been terrorizing this region for far too long. It's time to send them a message. A handshake with the Prime Minister, I could turn this entire region around. So take him alive. No pressure. Pressure? Well, pressure. Good luck.
Long. Mitchell. Busted.
Jump down! The target's on 12 o'clock! Jump! Hold on!
Oi, no dozing. Job's not over till I say it is.
Please tell me this fucker's alive.
Stop stressing, he's breathing. Barely.
What the hell do we want with this guy anyway?
Don't know, don't care. That's up to the boffins back at HQ. You get your money's worth of journey?
You delivered exactly as promised.
Drinks on me tonight. Yeah. You did all right, Mitchell.
People of the world, you have hidden behind the protection of technology. Technology is a cancer. I am here to liberate you from this cancer. The world must be reset to its natural state. I am Hades, and I am your savior.
We have a visual on enemy packs in the northern laydown yard. Alpha has engaged multiple targets at GRG Grid Kilo 49er.
Everyone seeing this? All right. We have actionable intel that the KVA are trying to trigger a meltdown in the reactor building. We're inserting in the south courtyard, and we'll push north. This shit ends in the control room. Get in position.
Disengaging stealth. 2-3, understand we are still operating under a restricted ROE, over?
Negative on that restricted ROE 2-4. We are free to
Gonna be a good one, Mitchell. Just like Korea. Full radiation.
Prophet, target is secured. We're taking him in for interrogation. Get in out.
It was as close as we'd ever been. 4 years on Hades' trail, and now we had his number 2. The doctor was the key to everything.
So, we'll begin again. These people, who are they?
So this is what you think of me, huh? You think I'm a rat. Fuck you!
I think you are whatever I tell you to be.
Bologna was one of a kind. Ex-Spetsnaz, now working for Atlas. She could be your best friend, or your worst nightmare. You never knew which.
We have the names. Now we just need to know when and where the meeting is.
You might as well kill me. I'm already dead.
Once she got under your skin.
Please, Pierre, work with me. Let us help each other.
It was all over.
It's a single source. Has the intel been verified?
The intel is good. Hades is meeting with his financial backers in Santorini 24 hours from now.
Mr. Irons, the protocols for mounting an assault
This man is responsible for 50,000 deaths, General. We are going in.
An operation on foreign sovereign soil, it would be an act of war without congressional approval.
Atlas is an internationally registered private company. We don't need Congress. Gentlemen, are we operational?
We're at the ready, sir. You're the trigger.
I want your team on the ground in 6 hours.
On whose authority?
On my authority!
Careful!
Go! Go!
Keep going! Jump, Mitchell!
Remember your old sergeant, don't you? Let's get you out of here.
What's the play, boss?
Stand
Man down! If you're wrong about Irons, I'll hunt you down myself.
I'm not wrong.
What's your status?
Roof is clear. No sign of him.
All right, inside, now! You've got questions. It's time for some answers. Until now, we've stayed in the shadows. Watching. Waiting. We were formed 4 years ago. A US-led multinational unit. Codename Sentinel. Our mission, to investigate the KVA attacks and prevent anything like that from ever happening again. But soon it became clear that there was an even greater threat. A man ready to exploit this tragedy for his own gain. After the attacks, Atlas rose to new heights. It took over security for ports, shipping lanes, pipelines. Nation after nation handed over their most critical infrastructure to Jonathan Irons. We realized too late he was surrounding us. But now in the last 10 days, ISA chatter has surged. One word keeps getting flagged. Manticore. Atlas is about to make a move, but we don't know what. It was a risk extracting you, but you're our best shot to find out what Manticore is and stop it. So how about it, Mitchell? Are you in?
Here he comes. Time to find out what we signed up for.
It's good to have you back in the fold. Wish we were under better circumstances.
We'll be up against our old teammates. People we trained with. Fought with.
I know this is difficult, but I need you to move past that. This is bigger than any of us. Team, we have the green light for Operation Lone Wolf. Thanks to intel from Mitchell, we know that Irons will be traveling to his private estate for a high-level meeting. I'll be leading the insertion team, and SEAL teams will be on standby for exfil. Irons is priority #1. We infiltrate his home, and we gather intel on his next move. Let's get it done.
Four and destroyed. Good work, team.
Copy that, Kingpin.
Fucking hell. There's no turning back from this.
What happens next?
Next. Irons just murdered thousands of innocent people on US soil. Next, we hunt him down. And we bury him.
The world is asking one question. Why did I attack the United States? The United States has had the world in a constant state of war for over 100 years. Time and again, we have seen the catastrophic results of this belligerent, militaristic policy. These wars haven't led to resolution or peace. These wars have only led to more wars. The United States has set the agenda because they wielded the biggest stick. Well, no more. This is not the beginning of a war. This is the end of all wars.
After San Francisco, the entire free world turned against Atlas. Irons entrenched himself at his headquarters in New Baghdad. All communications ceased. Both sides knew what was coming. Our mission was to fly in with the 37th Airborne during the initial shock and awe campaign. From there, we would break off and infiltrate the Atlas Command Center, taking out Irons. For Cormac, it was the end of a journey. He'd been waiting 5 years for this day.
Last minute change of plan. We'll be flanking around from the east and the north, covering blue team on their sortie over the target.
Yes, sir. Guess I've got the soft option.
There are no soft options on the table. I just don't want all my assets in play at once. We're only gonna have one shot at getting the bastard.
That's all we'll need.
I know it. Just stay alive. You're our star witness when we drag his ass in front of the Hague.
Looking forward to it.
All right, good luck.
There was nothing more to say. We all knew what had to be done. This was the beginning of the end. For one of us.
Sentinel 2-1, approaching APC Romeo Victor North at Angels 5.
Roger that. Maintain low-level flight from there to New Baghdad. Kingpin out.
Sentinel flight. Fence in. Engage anything that doesn't have a Sentinel beacon.
What the hell are they doing?
What's happening?
Notch is down. I need immediate medevac on my location.
No, it's Manticore. I gotta pull back. Get everyone out!
Why aren't we affected?
Irons engineered it to be harmless to his own troops. The three of us must have been inoculated. Return fire!
Citizens of New Baghdad, hold strong. Victory is within our grasp. Look around you, and you will see our enemies fall one by one. Each and every one of you can be agents of change. Yes, we will suffer losses. We will suffer setbacks. But make no mistake, we will win. The security that you desire, the security that you deserve, is within our grasp. But it can only be claimed if you are willing to fight for it. Fight for it.
I've cheated death many times. Got right up close to it. It was never something I welcomed, but with it comes serenity, a clarity that you'd never expect. You experience the present as the inevitable destination of every step you've taken towards it. And in that same moment, you see a different path stretch out in front of you. The path you could have taken at the first step. We are all on this road together. The good men who fight for wrong causes, and the corrupt men who cloak themselves in righteousness. Each one of them convinced they are on the side of the angels. Every journey has an end, and death can only be cheated for so long. We had thrown everything we had at Atlas and come up short. Now it was time to pay the price.
Stay alert. Any detail can make the difference.
What is this place?
Used to be a research lab. Looks like Irons modified it since.
Research for what?
Medical advancements, something like that. Doesn't matter. It's a prison now. This is it. Only way we survive this is by keeping our heads. Wait for an opportunity.
Everyone off the truck, now!
Come on, get him off the truck.
Yeah.
That's all of them. 10 coming open. These two, these men,
Cool,
get
man.
them going. Into the cage. The rest of them, behind the red line. 10 filling up. Crash the line. 4 going down to 0. Get in the cage.
Closing up, secure.
How'd you end up here?
Our air support was wiped out with medical aid. I was outside the blast radius, but our squad was surrounded and outgunned.
Is there a rescue force coming for us?
Downtown is contaminated. We've poured out the city entirely. I don't think anybody's coming.
Pen's coming open! Alright, let's go, guys! Out of the pen! Out of the pen now! Move it! Here! Now! Get over here! Let's go! Start walking! Alright, pen is empty. Then we get back up. Come on, this way! Come on! Ice forward!
What are you doing?
Ice forward!
Coming in.
Roger that. Ice forward! Up! Ice forward! Through here, let's pick it up! Clear! Keep on locking down! Stop looking! Get moving! Ice forward! Stop looking!
Don't you fucking move.
Get back or I'll shoot.
Come on, get the door.
I'm warning you.
Where is Manticore launching from? Where?
The Atlas Command Center. In the city.
The hatch. Let's go. The hell are we? That doesn't sound good. What the? Not good! We need a way out! Look! The bank's under this car! Mitchell, help me! We've got to lose this car! Come on, push! Through here! Move it! Come on, mate! Shit! Mitchell! Gotcha! That was close.
Come on. Come on. Stay with me. We're almost there.
Almost there. Almost there. It's not much further. Don't stop. Don't.
Come on. Cormac!
So what now?
Now we finish this thing. We're the only ones who can stop our hands from launching Manticore.
It's 3 of us. Against an army. It's suicide.
You're right. But it's what he would have done.
Okay.
You got any ideas?
Just one.
It was a plan only Gideon could have come up with. A frontal assault on Iron Stronghold using the 2 mech suits we found back at the base. Drones would fly us in. After that, we'd be on our own.
Keep going!
Mitchell, hang on. We stopped it. We stopped the launch. I'm gonna get you out of here. Stay with me. Keep moving. Stay with me.
Sentinel 2-1. City defenses are breaking. Atlas troops are collapsing. We need to know the status of that launch.
Copy that, Kingpin. The launch has been aborted. Repeat, launch is aborted. You copy? Kingpin, come in!
Ilona, are you receiving?
Damn it. Cut off. We need to move. They're gonna hit this building any minute. I'm setting you down. I need you to try and walk, Mitchell. Need to find some light.
Hello, Mitchell.
Don't you fucking move.
I could ask the same of you.
He's hacking into our exos! Come on, ammo!
You rely too much on those things.
The city is falling, it's over!
What I have started won't end with me. It's bigger than me, and it's certainly bigger than you. You think I'm a monster? That's only because you don't have the conviction to do what's necessary.
Necessary? The attack on America, unleashing Manticore, killing thousands of innocent people?
I'm saving the world from itself. When there's no one left to challenge Atlas, there will be no more wars. There had to be sacrifices along the way.
Yeah, twisted fucks throughout history have used the same argument. I don't know who stopped the launch. They'll bring this entire building down on top of you!
I could have killed you in the prison camp. I could kill you now. But I won't. I'm not a monster.
Mitchell, try to hit the release on your exo. Now mine. It's not working. There's no time. If he gets away, this will all have been for nothing. Go. Now! Don't let Irons get away! Hurry, Mitchell! Keep going!
Mitchell, pull me up. I'm not letting go. There's only two choices. You either pull me up, or this whole building goes down and we go down with it. Mitchell! What are you doing? Mitchell! I gave you that arm! Mitchell! I gave you a second chance! Mitchell! I've got you, mate. I've got you.
It was only gonna end one way for him.
Irons gave me a second chance, and I gave it back. He thought he could solve the world's problems. If he did have the answer, he took it with him to the grave. But he was right about one thing. This wasn't the end. It was just the beginning.